Hello, I'm going to show you some clips from short films which I hope might help you decide what your short film will be like. And you can view the full films at any time.
Spring is on the way. Flowers are blooming and the rain is endless. Right underneath our noses, something very special is happening. Frogs, newts and toads are waking up from their winter sleep, leaving behind their duvets of mud and leaves, because tonight, love is in the air.
Toads on the Roads was made a few years ago by Yaz Ellis when she was studying wildlife filmmaking at UWE in Bristol.
To reach the ponds, the toads often have to cross roads.
I think this is a great film. It's short, with a clear message, and Yaz does two clever things. She gets the camera right down to toad level.
There is only space for one thing on her mind, and so tonight her dinner wriggles freely past.
And her commentary is clear and well written as we follow one female toad's journey.
She can hear the chirping of males in the distance, but can only see females with their lovers crossing. There appears to be no partner for her here. And so, the little toad has decided to continue her quest to the pond, where she will be sure to find plenty of single males.
I show this film every year in February and March, as we have lots of toads crossing busy roads to places like Chew Valley Lake.
She is not aware of the fate that could befall her, like so many others of her kind.
The next film is very different. When my daughter was small, we got together with some friends to make a film in a day. We loved the little bridge at the bottom of Crickback Path in Chew Magna and decided to make the film there.
I'm the happiest witch in the world, because I've made everybody else miserable.
I came up with a simple script based around a few jokes, and we threw together some costumes.
Joy the clown couldn't raise a smile. The magnificent Zed had lost all his magic powers.
My friend Roger, who's also a film editor, made my daughter glow in the edit. But apart from that, and a few sound effects, there's nothing you can't do. Well, you can do the sound effects as well, of course. And maybe the glow. A good title is important, and I like Day of the Cackle. A number of years later, we decided to make a film as a family in one afternoon. It only took a couple of hours to shoot. I came up with a silly script, and Chew Magna Man was born. The family film category means as long as one of you is under 16, the whole family can get involved, both in front of and behind the camera. I'm really looking forward to some wonderfully creative family films. Chew Magna Man was made when my son was 6. A few years later, we filmed Captain Jem, Space Explorer, for his 9th birthday.
You can stay here with the spaceship.
Yes,
Benjamin, you go that way. Joe?
We made a spaceship out of cardboard boxes, and all the props were things we had around the house, including a toy alien. We didn't have a script for this one, the boys just improvised. It would probably be a better film if I'd edited it down to 5 minutes, but this film wasn't being made for a competition.
There's an alien back there behind that tree. I've seen an alien just around by that tree.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Spray Tricks is a spoof action film. We had a lot of fun making my son explode. It was achieved by keeping the camera on a tripod, and after taking a shot of him, I then took the same shot of just his coat and shoes with smoke pellets inside. With a bit of editing magic, I made his head, arms and legs fly off, and then of course reversed it to put him back together again. Most of the films I make are documentaries, and these days I use my phone a lot for filming.
Ted, here comes the duck!
Chew Magna Duck Race Day was all shot on my phone. People tend to act more naturally when you don't have a big camera, and my phone gives me lovely smooth shots when I move around.
We thank you very much for your support, and we hope that you win a prize.
In this film, I think moving the camera around works well, but for some films you might want to use a tripod.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Whatever you're filming, you want your audience to feel part of the scene and not think about the camera work.
We've got front stereo on the left here, they're coming through quite quick. Some are stuck behind. Try and keep the rear up if we can, folks.
This is a film I made with Lucy Masters, a brilliant local photographer.
Well, what strikes me is some of your pictures you could take with a phone. Or...
Yeah, easily, and I think sometimes you can get a better photo with a phone because you've got so many settings that you can fiddle with and get wrong and focus. It depends on the app.
All my Chew Valley People films are shot using my main camera and the phone as a second camera. Using two cameras or two phones makes cutting some scenes easier.
There we go. So what I'm trying to do is just get a little bit more level. It's a pretty good vantage point down here. And then I always try and focus on the eye of the bird and make sure that you've got the eye in the photo.
But remember to make the shots different sizes or they won't edit together very well.
What I love about the swans as well is the feather movement when they're preening themselves, like that one over there.
If your phone or camera allow you to take single frames, you can have a go at animation.
Help me! Somebody help me! The building's on fire! Help me, please!
Monster Munch is a very short film which I made with my son and his friends in an afternoon.
I'm coming at the speed of a flying bullet.
We added the soundtrack later.
Oh, super guy! He's burnt to a crisp!
With animation, virtually anything can come to life. Lego, plasticine, you can even try animating people with some very funny results.
And coming up strongly now in the lead is number 320.
I hope these films have given you some ideas and that you'll have fun making your film. Good luck!